Truth on again. Now we're gonna talk about some things, as you can see, stopping HIV. And this is real big right here because remember the HIV supposedly been plaguing the masses from way back, maybe from the early 80s or the 70s. So you have to understand when they come and tell you this right here that they have a cure for the supposedly HIV, what gonna happen? Yes, it's gonna break out more sickness because what you see in that vial is a deadly chemical that carry reaction. And a lot of people won't tell you that in the medical industry because that's the secret of killing off the masses for the end times. So the further they get in life, they keep coming up with these strategies and remedies and cures, all to destroy the masses with new viruses and new disease, new complication on the masses. We're going to get into this and talk about this supposedly stopping HIV. Let's get into this right here. Make it run.
The long fight against HIV/AIDS may get a powerful new weapon. A new drug taken by injection only twice a year shows great promise in preventing new HIV infections.
Yes, and how they find out that this drug work, people, is supposed to be a coincidence. Do you understand? Just like how the Ozempic is a coincidence for weight loss. It was for diabetes, and automatically they find out that it can do weight loss, and that's now what everybody taking it for. So pay attention to this right here, people. Another breakthrough. Go back. Again, make it run.
The long fight against HIV/AIDS may get a powerful new weapon. A new drug taken by injection only twice a year shows great promise in preventing new HIV infections.
Is it in rats?
It could have far-reaching impacts, especially in lower-income countries that are facing rising infection rates.
Of course, people, they're going to tell you low-income countries facing a lot of these AIDS cases, but it's bullshit, 100%, because guess what? They have to keep an eye on those places that they call poor. Why? Because they can start diseases and everything right there. They can trick those people in the name of coming to help them and bam, start some new disease and sickness on them. That's what they do, people. All experiment they're trying out on the masses. And of course, if you're poorer, yes, you're more vulnerable. Pay attention to this.
Brangham has the details.
That's right. This drug is called lenacapavir, and it is made by the drug maker Gilead.
Gilead, and take a look at that right there, people. Gilead. It sounds real weird, and basically when you listen to that name, people, it sounds real funny. Gilead. Wow, okay, man, make it run.
Recently said that in a clinical trial of 2,000 patients in South Africa and Uganda, not one person...
You see where they do this study, people? They have to go to these far African countries because the peoples is basically, in a poor state. Yes, they're going to take everything these people bring to the table. Take a listen.
Taking the drug was infected with HIV. So if this drug pans out as hoped, what would that mean for global HIV care? To understand that, we turn to one of the world's leading experts in HIV treatment.
There is no expert, people. The only expert of killing the masses, expert of tricking your damn brain into believe what they're saying is true. And then later on, you win. Take a listen.
Salim Abdul Karim is the head of CAPRISA, one of South Africa's top HIV/AIDS research centers.
And when they tell you that, what that tell you if you have any brain, that means you're responsible for that virus lurking around that place. That's what you need to understand. There is not one of these government people that actually dare to save you. They're the one who caused the damn problem. Believe it or not.
And which helped run this study. Salim Abdul Karim, so nice to have you back on the program. As I mentioned, this drug is not yet approved for use in the marketplace, but let's say these results hold up. What would this mean? How potent a tool would this be in the fight against HIV?
Great to be here with you, William. Well, in my 40 years of doing AIDS research, I have never seen a result like this.
There you go, people, said the expert. Doing it 40 years, and it's the first time you ever see something this promising right here is that new drug to basically stop HIV. You believe that, people? Like I tell you, he's only here to sell you that drug. Because, yes, that's the main thing nowadays. Selling these new medication for things that are complications that you've been at forever. Now, they're breaking through now. They're finding the cure and the treatment for everything, all the complications. You believe it, people? This is the final nail in the coffin for the end of times and the end of the people's lives here. That's why you see they're coming up with all of these new tricks to take you out.
Absolutely amazing to see a drug like this that
amazing.
Provides 100% protection.
Wow, what a joke.
So when you look at a drug like this, and given that it's in a completely new class of antiretrovirals, we do not have circulating resistance to this drug.
Listen.
And so we are seeing high levels of protection because it's not a drug that the virus has already been exposed to.
Wow, people, it's not a drug that the virus already exposed to. That means it's brand new. It's not like the COVID that gonna mutate and change upon the damn medication. This one is new, so it's gonna attack the AIDS without the AIDS even get to mutate around it. Do you understand? That's what they're trying to tell you here. Listen to this dumb shit.
As a highly efficacious prevention mechanism is enormous. Given that our goal is to try and end the AIDS pandemic by 2030.
Listen,
and this is
they're going to end the AIDS pandemic by 2030. There is an AIDS pandemic here? Wow, like I tell you people, they can fit anything in your head. Once you see them going after that supposed AIDS, you know already what they're going to do. They're going to produce a different problem on the table, believe it or not. Just like you see the COVID, the mass vaccination, and all of a sudden, all these new things is on the table now. Malkai died, all of these things, everybody dying from some kind of heart attack, stroke, all of these complications is in place now. What do you think, people? Is the body, your body can take all that chemical that they put in and it reacts. Do you understand? And that's the same thing gonna happen with this deadly chemical they're passing around as HIV cure.
Ending it as a public health threat. We need to focus on the three key groups where HIV continues to be a major challenge. And those three groups are men who have sex with men, in particular younger men who have sex with men.
Man that have sex with man, younger man that have sex with man. Yes, you produce the AIDS, you produce the kidney, what they call it, the monkeypox and all of them things. That's what they tell you. So listen, people, like I mentioned, they turn you into these sodomites on earth. Yes, to fill out their earthly, what they want on this earth. Sodom and Gomorrah. And you see that after they paint, and they protect you and they do this and they do that and Pride Week and all of these things just to keep you in that gay state of mind. And you see now, most of these diseases that they're going to come out with, they're going to tell you, listen, if you're a gay man having sex with man, yes, you're prone for this right here. And they're going to show it up. Pay attention to what they're doing to you after they program you to be sodomites in this world.
And in Africa, young women, indeed, young women bear the brunt of the HIV pandemic in Africa, and the study was undertaken in exactly that group.
Why, people? Why would young women be spreading the HIV right there in Africa? Like I tell you, that's the reason why they go to Africa, people. Yes, the peoples there is back a world. That's what we call it. They basically don't understand most of what's going on in the rest of the world. So you have these characters, Bill Gates, all of these fakers, all of them have some kind of foundation. Oprah, The Rock, all of them have some kind of foundation in Africa. Why? Because they plague in what you would call, basically feeding off these people, plaguing them. Because they feel like, yes, there is something there that they can achieve as far as sicking these people, get them infected, put some deadly chemical in their body, destroy them right there. Pay attention.
And if we can get this drug rolled out to large numbers of high-risk women, we could make a huge dent on the pandemic.
Yes, they could make a huge dent on the pandemic. What fucking pandemic they're talking about, people? Pandemic was created by them, the leaders of this world, the world governments. They're the only one can even utter a pandemic and this word. Do you understand that? They're the one who make pandemic. They're the one decide when it's a pandemic. They give you the recipe and they say, look, it's a pandemic. So pay attention, people. They're going to put something new on the table a new sickness gonna present to those people who supposedly be concerned about HIV and claim that they have it. They test you there, they show you one of those PCR testing and it tests you positive. Yes, you're in deep shit once they start hit you with that new chemical. It's gonna cause new complications. Move. Now let's see how this drug come around. Let's see. See that, people, just like the Ozempic, like I tell you, it's a new way to kill the masses. Poking some deadly chemical in their stomach. That's the new way to kill you. And what they tell you is to save you, to stop you from having certain complications, and you put this wicked chemical in your body. Take a look. Look at this shit, people. Same place you put the Ozempic. Take a look at this, what they're showing you. A
groundbreaking clinical trial brings hope to the fight against...
Anytime you mention groundbreaking, we know what time it is. What could be good about breaking ground? The ground that you walk on. It's good to break it. Why did they use those phrases, people? You don't get it. Take a listen.
HIV for young women in Africa. A pharmaceutical study in South Africa and Uganda has found the antiretroviral drug highly effective in preventing HIV.
So listen, people, it did never made for that. They're trying to tell you, people, antiviral drug, and all of a sudden they realize, or they come upon it, that it can also treat HIV. This is the worst shit in the world you can think of, people, when they just come up with a medication for something that they did never make it for. They just say, yeah, we just cross over, and all of a sudden we realize that it can use for this. Don't trust them, people. It's a destruction move.
A reporter, Calvin Ongmu, getting you more. Take a look.
Let's see. You see the Nelson
South Africa
Mandela?
has over 7 million HIV
Trick on the
victims,
masses.
marking
Go
one
back
of the
again.
Getting you more. Take a look.
There go the statue right there with the Mandela character right there. And a lot of people, when I told them that the Mandela was a deceiver, nobody believed me. But you have to understand, people, it is. There is no story that they put together and give you should sound real to you in this world. You should already know. You can't be charged for treason, trying to overcome the government or overthrow the government. Yes, you get locked up in prison for treason, and then later on you come out after 20-something years, come out and now becomes the president. Not only that, but rolling around with the supposedly prison number with the 666 in it, and say, yes, that's the number now, all in your hands now to fight using the prison number, because it's what? The mark of the beast. They give you the Mandela effect and all to show you the Mandela is a 100% faker. Reside right there in Africa to fool the Africans. Pay attention.
South Africa has over 7 million HIV victims.
7 million, listen.
Marking one of the highest rates of the virus across the globe.
And why? Why is Africa plagued with this? They have more gay men? More than anywhere in the world? That's bullshit. 100% bullshit. Please tell me what's the reason why Africa would be the one that plaguing with this virus from day one. From day one, people, they've been telling you this thing been plaguing Africans. Why? Because it's more convincing. Just like the dengue fever and all of these shit. Yes, it's more convincing when you tell them it's from Africa. Break out, because these people don't have the proper, what they would have called resources and things. Do you understand? That's why they tell you that. It's not real. It's a fake shit for the dumb masses. But like I say, they target Africa to basically give you all of these agendas. They go there with vaccines, go there with medication and poison these people. That's what they do. Tell them they got AIDS, testing them for all of these things, and then bring you the destruction. That's what they do.
But recent clinical trials are holding out hope for treatment. A twice-yearly injection is showing groundbreaking results.
Groundbreaking again.
Just this month, we have had the results of Purpose 1. This is a phase 3 clinical trial testing the efficacy of lenacapavir, long-acting, pre-exposure, prophylactic, injectable. This clinical trial has has shown the extraordinary results that all the women in the lenacapavir arm were protected against HIV. In other words, they did not acquire HIV.
Hold on here, people. So this is to protect them from HIV, or is to get rid of it if you have it. This is a wicked world, people. Now let's go back a little bit. Now let's understand what they're saying here, people. They're trying to tell you that they put it in people who didn't have the HIV, and then it prevent them from having it. Take a listen.
Has shown the extraordinary results that all the women in the lenacapavir arm were protected against HIV. In other words,
see that people, they tell you they was protected. They was protected, people, meaning this is not to treat the people or cure the people who have the virus. It's to stop them from having the virus. You see that right there, people? Okay, you see that? Wow, so it's similar to a vaccine. Taking some wicked, deadly chemical for something that you don't have. How it sound to you, people? I know you have some sense here listening to the bitter truth here. How that sound to you? Taking these deadly chemical for something that you don't even have. And that's exactly what they're telling you right there. Yes, they didn't show that they have AIDS. The AIDS didn't mess with them after that. They never tell you that that person have AIDS, the peoples that they tried out on. So yes, it's another preventer. Listen.
Acquire HIV.
They didn't require it. You see that?
The clinical trial compares the impact of a 6-month injection of lenacapavir to the ingestion of daily pills to protect against HIV.
Also, daily pills, people, is not only that shot you're going to take in your belly twice a year. Also, medication with it. Take a listen.
Experts like Professor Becker, the principal investigator for the South African part of the study, are hopeful that as the trials progress into the open label phase, the injection will be a significant aid in the HIV prevention toolbox.
You see that, people? Is a prevention. That's where you're going to have some trouble here, people. Like I mentioned, don't let them convince you to take nothing to prevent something that you don't have, people. It's starting to look stupid. That wicked chemical with side effect, with chemical reaction, people. Remember, when they tell you about something like AIDS, anything they're going to put into you is wicked potent chemical. It got to have reaction. I don't care what you think and what they tell you and what you believe. You're going to have reaction. Okay, so you didn't have no virus, no disease. You're good. But you want to go get this right here. What you think it's gonna do to you, people? You don't have the AIDS. Why would you take it? I already show you, man. This is how they trick the masses into buying into what they have on the table. Some deadly shit they have on the table, but they scare tactics you. They show you the scare tactics. And yes, the fear hit you, so you run to the direction that they show you. Move.
Look at the headlines with the AMA's Vice President of Science, Medicine, and Public Health, Andrea Garcia. I'm Todd Unger, AMA's Chief Experience Officer. Andrea, good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thanks for having me back.
Well, the big news this week is more human cases of bird flu. Andrea, tell us what's going on.
Yeah, Todd, so that number of human cases has increased over the weekend.
And they mentioned human cases because that's the name of the game, people. That's when they're going to tell you this shit break out into a pandemic. Because they tell you the animal pandemic is going on right now with the bird flu. Why? Because it's animal have it in abundance. But yes, it's slowly coming over to humans. It's mutating, as they call it. So yes, it's going to get to humans and become a human problem. And the human being going to spread it more than any animal could spread it. That's what they're telling you here. So the more they find it in the human, the closer it getting to a pandemic. Listen.
3 new cases. On Monday, that number grew to 4. And now, at the time of this filming, 5 additional cases
and by the time you're done,
highly
it's gonna be
pathogenic
6.
avian influenza or H5 bird flu virus infections have been identified. all of them in Colorado.
You know what, people, in real life, the human being can't have no fucking bird flu, people. The human being can't have no bird flu. And why you basically categorize these flus if everybody can catch them? Bird, dog, human being, pangolin, bats. Why did you basically, break it down specific to a bird? Why did you do that? If everybody in their mama can have it, every animal can catch it, why call it bird flu? What was the fucking problem? Why you call it an aviation flu? This is bullshit for the masses. And where do you get the flu, the one that you call in human being? You just call it flu. You never call it human flu. It's just flu. Okay, so what kind of flu is the bird have make you call it bird flu? You can't tell me, man, because it is bullshit. What kind of pox come from the damn monkey? It is trash for the people here. Like I say, they're gonna use simple dumb shit to fool the masses. They're gonna buy in because they don't understand dumb shit. Listen.
Cases were identified by the Colorado Department of Public Health, and so far, 4 of them have undergone confirmatory testing by the CDC. All 5 of those cases occurred in workers on the same poultry farm in
There you go, a poultry farm, people. All of those people that come down with the bird flu was working on this farm. Like I tell you, people, it is bullshit. Stop buying into the bird flu. Don't make them make it a pandemic. Because the reason why I said that is because it's all on your belief, people. It's the same shit they did with the fucking fake COVID. They check your belief. Check your damn pulse. How you feel about this? You show them something that they did wanted to see. That's what they want to see. The reaction that you did take when they tell you about the COVID. Yes, you move in the right direction. So, bam! They hit you with a pandemic. It's the same damn shit here, people. They want to see your reaction when they tell you this. They want to hear your views on it and everything. Because like I say, it's up to you if it's gonna be a pandemic. Is you scared enough? You feel the fear? Because if you don't, it can't be a pandemic. Do you understand that? Did you see the fear in the COVID? Even though we was trying to calm it down, let the people know what it is, they still buy into it as a pandemic. They buy into it as a dangerous virus, and then you get the pandemic. It's the same thing with the bird flu right here. They're checking your pulse on it.
Eastern Colorado, dairy cattle was not the source of spread like it was in previous cases we've seen. As a reminder, though, prior to this announcement, we had seen
dairy cow spreading the bird flu. It sounds stupid, people. It sounds stupid. Wake your ass up with a big bam. It's stupid shit. So you understand what I'm saying here? The cows is spreading the bird flu. Why did they call it bird flu, people? And it's still in cows. It's in cow. We worry about it gonna come on to human. Human beings having it every day. Another human being in another state have it. What's going on, people? Why did it classify as the bird flu? It don't affect the bird as flu, people. Why would it call a bird flu? The bird not falling out the sky because of a flu. Bird not coughing up mucus, having fever, all of these things that you call flu, man. Wow, but everybody dumb. Make it go on.
4 human cases related to this outbreak. 2 in Michigan, 1 in Colorado, 1 in Texas.
There you go.
Now this brings the total to 9 human cases of bird flu in the U.S., more than doubling the number of people infected in just a few days' time.
So Andrea, that's a big change. When you have bird flu actually transmitted by birds to humans here.
Yes.
Is the virus becoming more adaptable? What's changing?
People, that's what they're gonna tell you. You see how they're doing it? They're bringing you these news clips. And the more news clip they give you, the further they push you into believing that now it's gonna be a human virus. Do you understand that, people? That's what they're doing slowly but surely. And then they can use that word pandemic. And then they can start the assault on the people.
Well, research is ongoing to determine how the virus is evolving. However, these workers are believed to have been exposed to the virus through direct contact with infected birds. All 9 cases reported this year have been mild, consisting of conjunctivitis and or a runny nose and other mild respiratory.
Yeah, that people are runny nose, people. A runny nose could get you in that situation. Do you believe it? A runny nose could consider the same damn bird flu, the same way they did you with the pandemic, with the fake COVID. Yes, you have a runny nose. Now you can go get a test because that's a symptom. Move.
Tonight, San Joaquin County farmers fighting back against a tiny insect that could do major damage to one of the region's top crops.
Listen to this right here, people, and this is another trick that they give in the masses, and this is going to lead you to another destruction road again. So yes, they always tell you about these pests that basically plaguing your fruits and vegetables when you plant it, and the government have to come in with this wicked chemical to stop it. Pay attention to this right here, people. Another order chaos, a way to poison your damn food. Listen to this.
For staying with us here at 5:30, I'm Hunter Sowers.
And I'm Tony Lopez. Let's get to it. Tomato growers can now use a specific pesticide to kill the bugs, one that the state heavily restricts.
Listen, people. They restrict what? The pesticide, and now it's cool to use it on your tomato? You better wake up. Remember what those chemical is, people. The pesticide is a wicked chemical that can cause you complications or even death. That's the reason why I told you there is no safe way to eat in Babylon. There is no safe place to eat, safe way to eat in hell. So you have to understand, all of this was by design. Listen.
Border covering San Joaquin County, Esteban Reynoso, with the push to save the plants.
Oh, they push to save the plants. Listen to this.
The virus is called the beet curly top virus, and it's a special...
The beet curly top virus. They're making these shits up, people. They're making these shits up so they can feed you new chemical, and you're going to accept it with open arms because you accept that the problem was there. Do you understand?
Damaging to the tomato crop. Growers and farmers were able to use a pesticide up until this year, where a new ban stops its use completely. And this is forcing the county to state an emergency.
So listen, people. Now it's state of emergency because they banned the damn chemical. You can't put it on your tomato no more because they ban it. Why they tell they ban it? Because they discovered now, supposedly, that it is a poisonous chemical. You believe it? You better wake your ass up. Like I said, these things is on the table, and if they don't say nothing about it, you will never know.
San Joaquin County declaring a local emergency for tomatoes, one of the county's cash crops.
There you go, people, cash crop.
An industry.
And remember, I'm 100% sure that you have to also poison the soil for you to grow tomato in it. You have to use fertilizer, which is another poison. Now you use that to make the tomato. That means the tomato itself is poisonous. Do you understand? It was made from poisonous, people. It made from poisonous substance to give you that. They poison the dirt. They poison everything. Yes, the things that they use on it to make it grow, enemy to the human being body.
And more than $114 million into the county, the fifth most valuable locally grown crop, behind walnuts and cherries.
The most important thing is to protect our growers and the jobs they provide,
people.
And our local economy. With over 21,000 acres of tomatoes, it's a big issue.
San Joaquin County Chairman Miguel Villaputua pushing for the Board of Supervisors to declare that emergency Tuesday night, with the crop now under threat by this.
Yes,
the
people, look what they show you, people. Look what they show you. This is what eating up the tomato. This is your threat right there. So because this insect threatening you right here, your tomato, guess what? Now you can accept the poison. They're gonna do you way more damage than a bite in a damn tomato. Listen me, people, I mention it all the time. You can listen to me or you can say Mag is a madman. But I already told you the human beings don't belong here. They don't. That's why your food, the food that you're supposed to eat, the only foods in the earth is these that tell you is natural. you get what I'm saying? If you're not going to buy some chips out of a bag, a pizza out of a pizza place, and these things, burger out of Burger King, then you're going to eat these fresh fruits and vegetables, as they call it. But it's not fresh, and it's not good for you. So you understand what I'm saying? They use poison to grow it. And I told you, because we don't belong on this side of the earth, these critters going to affect you. They're going to mess with you because they're more on this side of the earth than you. The devil's supposed to live with these critters that going to eat up everything you plant, and you're supposed to plant to live. You're supposed to eat the natural growth of this earth. We don't have no naturality here. Part of what they're telling you killing the naturality is these insects and critters. Like I mentioned, they own here. We shouldn't be here with them going on damn tomato. So pay attention to this.
Which is known to carry the beet curly top virus that seriously damages the growing tomato crop.
They can go out and do what they have to do to protect their crops.
The declaration allows farmers and growers to use neonicotinoid found in pesticides, targets the leafhopper.
Yes, people, and you already know. You see the skull and bones on it? All of them is wicked chemical. And I don't know if they can hide it anymore. They can't. They can't. They're not even trying to hide it that these are deadly chemical they call pesticides. It's a wicked shit, people. 100% poison, and it's still on your tomato when they bring it to the store. You believe it? It's still in the tomato. Remember, it's just sprayed on it. It's on the skin. It's seeking to it and all. Wicked poison for the masses right here.
Curly top virus, but was banned this January by the legislature. The San Joaquin County Farm Bureau says it was banned because it could be harmful to honeybees.
So this allows... It could be harmful to honeybees. That's laughable. You believe that it's harmful to honeybee, that's why they want to stop it? No, people. Get out of here. Like I mentioned, it's harmful to you. They won't tell you because it's killing you slow, and there's no way you can find out. But yes, people, all chemical kill you slow. And by the way, they find some way to have you taking in chemical even without you knowing. It's in your food, it's in your water, deodorant, soap, hair gel, any one of those things you rub on your skin, lotion, sunblock, it does not matter. Any medication you take, even vitamins, all wicked chemical in your body, and guess what? They're doing some damage to your cells, and then later on your body reacts. They have a name for a sickness that you got. Bam.
Injecting coconut trees with chemicals has proven effective in fighting coconut rhinoceros beetles.
Listen, people, coconut rhinoceros beetle, I guess that will scare you enough, people. So they inject this coconut plant with deadly chemicals, and then they still expect the people to eat the coconut. Take a listen to this.
But can the coconuts be eaten after the tree is injected? Bryce Moore has answers.
Wow, I can't believe
He's
this,
Deputy
people.
Incident Commander for CRB.
And don't worry about it, people. It's the same shit they're going on with the orange in Florida. After they tell you, you know, Florida is the orange state, the state that produces all of these orange. And guess what, people? They tell you the bacteria gonna come if you plant an orange tree in your yard. So therefore, orange trees is illegal in Florida. In the state of Florida, where they have the orange and the damn license plate to show you they're the one who produce orange. They're gonna show you orange juice, and on the box it's gonna say Florida orange, which is all fucking fake shit. But yes, you as a regular human live in Florida can't grow no orange. They tell you there's some kind of disease that plague orange tree, and if you plant it now, you have the disease all over the place. You see how they do it, people? You live in a controlled environment run by the evilest people of this world.
Response says the chemicals are systemic, meaning they're injected into the roots and spreads to every part of the tree.
Wow, they inject it inside the root, and then it spread all over the tree, including in the coconut. Take a listen.
We will feed on the tree, and in the process of feeding, they take up the insecticide that's in those plant tissues, and then the beetles will die.
And then the beetles will die. Take a look at this. You see the ones I show you? The one they say plaguing the tomato? More look like a grasshopper. Look at these big old beetle bugs, people. Take a look at them. They're the one who destroying the coconut plant that caused them to chemical up the coconut. Now, which one is your problem? The bugs or the damn wicked chemical they put in the coconut? Remember, this can't do your shit. They don't even bite. See, you have them in the hand? They don't even bite, people. So what they're doing, eating the coconut root? What they're doing to the damn coconut? Because I guarantee you, there is no beetle eating the coconut itself. So the beetle is destroying the coconut plant, right? It's bullshit. 100% bullshit. And you can't get rid of insects in hell. This is where they belong. Do you understand that or not? You're only gonna kill yourself trying to avoid the insects. They own here, they're in here, they belong here more than us. We leave our land to come here. That's why you can't plant nothing. There's nothing natural here. The bugs is there to take care of you. If you want to grow something natural, they will eat it. This side of the earth don't meant for naturality, period. Does that prove my point? It don't make for naturality because what? It is hell. Not creation is here, but material. The creator is not here, nor creation. You see what they did? They get rid of creation to bring you man-made material shit in this earth. That's how they get rid of the creator from the side. Do you understand? They get rid of creation. Bam!
Agriculture says the insecticide affects the central nervous system of the beetles and is not lethal to humans, but there can still be side effects of...
It's not lethal to humans. I already told you, anything they use to kill bugs can also damage you. It might not kill you right away like it do the bugs, but it gonna kill you slow. It's just like you eating rat poison. I mentioned it so many times. The rat poison won't knock you down and kill you, but it will kill you slow. It will give you complications. It will set off some kind of sickness in your body, some kind of complication. Yes, that's gonna be foreign to you. Do you understand that? It's the same kind of shit. So when they pump up these things, you know, in the trees, and the trees, you start eating off the trees, you're gonna slowly pick up these things. Complications and some kind of sickness. Do you understand that? Remember what I tell you about the human being bodies and cells. They're getting compromised by all of these chemicals that you put in. When your body gets compromised, then you start seeing reaction.
High-level exposure.
There's some weakness involved with it. Headaches, nausea.
Nausea.
There's a few others we don't diagnose, right? We say, hey, if you're feeling bad, go and talk to a general practitioner.
The most common pesticide is imidacloprid, a compound made to mimic nicotine, which is toxic.
Mimic nicotine, and it's toxic. I already told you, people, all chemical that they give you, synthetic, man-made, wicked chemical, you can't take it in your body, period. It's that simple, people. So watch out for the chemical. And remember, I already told you this. It's on every angle you can think of. They didn't miss nothing out, people. The serpent peoples never miss nothing out. They don't leave no area untouched, on guard. Yes, so they set it up for any angle you take. They still have hands on you somehow where they can do all these manipulation to you. Yes, another mag, bam. Appreciate everybody for taking it in. I'm gone.